Part of what I'm going to say this morning is kind of tied into Women's History Month, so you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. 7 or 8 years ago, I went through physical pain, and it was right up there with the physical pain I endured with the delivery of our daughter. Women's History Month. And I need to qualify that a bit more by adding that when I was in labor and delivery, I used no medications in Sarah's delivery. Right? I didn't want anything to affect the baby. Women been having babies for years. I'm tough. Oh boy. I will add that there was one drug that I was using, and that drug was called Pitocin. So the only drug I was using was the one that was supposed to intensify the contractions, right? So I'm doubly tough, right? And I realized that this analogy may result in losing some of the males in this room. But if I could think of another example of what in my life had been excruciating physical pain, I would use it. But to that point in my life, that was the most painful physical thing. Now, the good news is I had a beautiful little baby girl, and it went away real fast. So what did I experience 7 or 8 years ago that equaled the pain of giving natural birth? A kidney stone. Well, it wasn't just the stone, but the procedures, plural, that I went through to get it removed. Anybody else been through that? Well, if you've ever been through that, you know how I feel. You get what I mean. You've been there. In short, you can empathize with me. So when we can empathize with something going on in someone's life, we use phrases such as, I hear you. You're preaching to the choir. Been there, done that. I catch your drift. When we can't empathize with someone, when we don't have any personal experience or frame of reference that parallels someone else's life situation, or we lack the desire or the ability to listen to someone else's perspectives, we sometimes say, you're overreacting. Just get over it. You get what you deserve. It's not my problem. I don't care. Alfred Adler wrote, empathy is seeing with the eyes of another, listening with the ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. So what does the Bible say about empathy? Well, in Romans 12:15, we're told to rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn, and some translations say weep with those who weep. And Luke 6:36 instructs us to be compassionate just as your Father is compassionate. Jesus uses the story of the Good Samaritan to teach many things, but one of which is the importance of showing compassion to those in need, even if they are different from us or considered to be societal outcasts. Now today, Kurt is going to unpack the question, how do we stay connected in a disconnected time? His contention will be that a key component of connection is empathy. Well, since March is Women's History Month, you're going to be asked to identify the following woman who displayed a large amount of empathy in her life. Who am I?
Who am I? I was born on July 1st, 1961, near Sandringham, Norfolk. I attended a prep school, Riddlesworth Hall, and ended in 1974. Attended West Heath boarding school, where I excelled as a pianist. I also showed talent for dancing and domestic sciences. While at the boarding school, I received the school's award for being the girl who gave the maximum effort to help the school and my classmates. This penchant for service followed me throughout my life. As a public figure, I was known for many things, but my charitable work is largely what I am remembered for. Being kind, following your heart, and practicing forgiveness are things I always tried to encourage. One of the quotes I am known for is, "Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you." My activism was fueled by my ability to empathize. At one point in my life, I was the patron of over 100 charities. I am particularly pleased with the attention I helped raise in the areas of homelessness, people with disability, and with HIV/AIDS. I married in St. Paul's Cathedral on July 29, 1981. Unfortunately, the marriage didn't last. After my divorce in August of 1996, I resigned leadership over most of the charities I served. I did, however, maintain the sponsor of Centerpoint, a homeless charity, the English National Ballet, the Leprosy Mission, and National AIDS Trust. I also remain president of the Hospital for Sick Children and 2 other hospitals. My life and philanthropic goals were cut short when I died in a car accident in Paris on August 31st, 1997. Who am I? Princess Diana Frances Spencer, Princess of Wales.
Princess Di would urge us all to practice one random act of kindness at a time, because we will never know the impact of something as simple as a smile. Welcome to worship. We are so glad you're here.